Have you ever noticed that some people would rather struggle alone than ask for help? They can be overwhelmed. They can be exhausted. They can be falling apart inside. But when someone asks, "Do you need help?" they simply say, "No, I'm fine." And then they go back to carrying everything alone. Psychology suggests that for some people, refusing help isn't about being strong. It's about what they learn to believe about themselves. Maybe somewhere along the way, they learned that depending on others was dangerous. Perhaps they grew up in an environment where asking for help was ignored, criticized, or seen as weakness. So they adapted. They became independent. They learned to solve their own problems. And eventually, independence stopped being a choice. It became their identity. These people often have a difficult time saying, "I don't know what to do. I need you. Can you help me?" Because those words can make them feel vulnerable. And vulnerability can feel uncomfortable when you've spent years protecting yourself. There's another reason they may avoid asking for help. They don't want to become a burden. They may think, everyone already has their own problems. I don't want to bother them. They'll think I'm incapable. So instead of asking, they struggle silently. They carry emotional pain without talking about it. They solve problems that could have been easier with someone else's support. And sometimes they even reject help when it's offered. Not because they don't need it, but because accepting help can make them feel like they're losing control. They may have spent their entire life believing, if I want something done, I have to do it myself. But here's the hidden problem. Being independent is healthy. Believing you must do everything alone is not. There is a difference between being capable of handling things yourself and believing that you are never allowed to need anyone. Because the truth is, everyone needs help sometimes. The strongest person in the room isn't always the one carrying the heaviest weight. Sometimes it's the person who finally has the courage to say, I can't do this alone. And maybe that's something you need to hear too. You don't have to prove your strength by suffering in silence. You don't become weak when you ask for help. Sometimes asking for help is the strongest thing you can do.